Alrighty, guys and gals, I would like to welcome you back to the Ironman Challenge Horde side.
Hey there.
There he is. The reason I say Horde side, because we're doing it on the Alliance side as well. This is our Troll Hunter. We're flying in here to Splinter Tree Post. We're going to be slaying some satyrs today. Yes, we are. Let's make a quick sail here, though. Hello, my friend.
Peace, friend.
Peace, brother. Peace be with you and yours. Save that cloth. We might be able to sell it. This shadow gem is... It's not sold the last 2 times. It's not a good price on it. On the auction house. But I'll hang on to it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Let's set the Hearthstone here. Something I don't typically do. That's a cool pat. Pat? It's a cat, Eric.
Strength and honor.
I think that comes from Winter Spring.
Farewell.
Anyway, we hit level 26 last episode, and we got Immolation Trap, rank 2. Does a lot more damage now, almost twice as much. Serpent Sting 4 does almost twice as much, and we have Rapid Fire as well, which isn't too bad. This is where we're going to be heading. We're going to go up to this camp here for right now. Yeah. Interesting. These mobs are actually better level. Do we want to do this instead? I think we will, because the pet's a level behind me. So let me change this up here. We've got to play a little bit safer. Yeah, that's a beautiful frost saber right there. Whoops.
Glory to the Horde.
Yeah, glory to the Horde. I'm going to switch this for right now. Rapid fire with multi-shot. We'll be using rapid fire way more than we'll be using multi-shot. Pick that up as well. So what rapid fire does, it's a pretty expensive spell. It's 100 mana, 5-minute CD. Increases my ranged attack speed by 40%. For 15 seconds, and I can stack this with Berserking, which increases my casting and attack speed 10 to 30%. I generally will be at full health if I'm using this, so it's 10%, because it says at full health the speed is increased to 10 with greater effect up to 30 if you're badly hurt. Lasts 10 seconds, but it's much, much cheaper. But, you know, that's 150 mana. Just call that for those two. But that'll help us out if we are in a bad spot, or I'm just trying to burn something down, right? I pop that and kind of go all in there. Yeah, well, this is a little bit safer, according to the Questy level range there. This is more in line with the pet's level. He's 25. He gets a new rank of Growl, Natural Armor, and Stamina at level 30. Plenty of drinks on us. Plenty of food for the pet and myself if we need it. These troll charms are in the cave back there. I'm not real excited about that. I'll probably wait a little bit before we go into that cave. Black Fathom Deep's over there. Looks like we might be out here by ourselves. You know what we can do is the escort quest. Yeah, we can do the escort quest. It's a pretty easy one here.
Mukra!
Well,
For the Horde!
it's doable at this level. I'll say that. I've got one sticky glue left here. It's such a good quest reward early on. I don't know how effective it is at these, you know, slightly higher levels or whatever.
Speak.
Let's mark him up. I like the green arrows on the NPCs. It's like, hey, see this down arrow? That's where he is. That's where it's at. Yeah, off camera, a couple episodes before last episode, I was just running around slaying these crabs and stuff. I got in the bank quite a bit of crawler meat. This is everything I got from the mobs. But I don't have a recipe for that yet. But the recipe would be, it would give you a buff. So, stamina spirit buff, so can't really use that. What level is he? He's 25. He doesn't have a lot of health. That's really the difficult thing about this up here. Pull this thing. Gotta remember to click on the brazier up here. And I will be berserking, rapid firing up. I gotta be careful with that though, because it's easy for me to pull. I'll lay a freezing trap. I'm going to lay a freezing trap here. Perfect. Okay, pretty easy right here. Let the pet get that taunt. Alright, now we just have to fight the boss lord here. He did pretty well right there. Oh! Okay, I kind of forgot there were... Oh my god, she got a full fucking heal off, man. Okay, that's fine. I forgot there was two waves of mobs. Let's do a quick drink here. We can open this up, see what he does here. See what he says. I think that's it. Yeah, that was rough. She got a full heal off there. Okay, here's the mob. Kind of a joke. You gonna help out, or you can stand there? Whatever you want to do, I guess. Alright.
Congratulations.
He can make it back on his own. All right, let's go slay some teddy bears. He just RP walks off into the distance. Hey, brother. How's it going? I got the music looped. We'll turn that quest in when we head back. One thing I can do, if I have it turned down, is turn the ambience back up. It is down a little bit. Because whenever I'm fishing off camera or, you know, around water, I can't really stand the noise, the water sound, the water lapping. It's too much. You did good back there. Let's give you that. La da 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 dee da 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 da. Do do dee dee da 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 da. Hey, level 30, we'll I'll look for 29. Actually, we'll check in with vendor for some upgraded gear. Also, you know what I had done? Wait, was it on this character? I think it was on the Paladin. I had bought a set of vendor gear and I put it in the bank. It was on the Paladin in anticipation of hitting the level that we needed. And then I forgot that I had done it. We were at a vendor. I was like, oh, this is upgraded gear. And I bought all of the same gear. So I just ended up having to vendor what I had already bought. Pretty big waste of money, but whatever. I don't think I'll do that again. Yeah, it was on the Paladin, I believe. I'm going to go out here in a couple hours and look at my landlord's car. She sent me a message last night saying that her AC stopped working. She knows I'm kind of a gearhead. I like trying to fix cars and stuff. So it wasn't clear. So if she's cutting the AC on and it's not blowing cold air, but it's blowing air, then most likely it just needs a refrigerant charge, like a Freon charge. If it's not cutting on at all, if it's not blowing anything, it's most likely just a fuse. Hopefully nothing more than that. But those are the most common. But I'm going to go out and take a look at that and give me something to do. Well, something a little bit more productive. And I might be able to save her who knows how many hundreds of dollars, if not more, from some dumbass shop that's going to charge her $600 and it's like a fuse, right? We'll tell her some stupid shit. It's, well, the compressor went bad, blah, blah, blah. There are places who would just completely fuck you over, man. Oh, my God. He just got it off. Not a big deal. How do I get my, Viper Sting here? I'm kind of looking forward to that. Level 28 is going to be pretty good. We get Arcane Shot 4, Aspect of the Hawk 3, and Frost Trap plus Med Pet. Frost Trap, I won't use. Freezing Trap is where it's at, because I'm not trying to pull like a pack of mobs. Viper Sting rank 1, level 36. No. 10 levels off there. Are they ranged? No. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to use, once his friend walks away, we're going to use this to help mitigate his heal. We'll have a little bit more damage on him. And hopefully he won't get the shot off. The cast off. I just need that arcane shot on him. Oh, we got the logging rope. I didn't even notice that we had gotten that. This is level 24. Can we get the Warsong oil up here? No, we'll get that down this way. The satyrs, which we might do next episode. Go around the back here. Damn it. Oh my god, that's the second time. He had like 1 health and got it off. It's really not that big of a deal. It's just kind of funny. Takes like 4 extra seconds to get him down. Yeah, he's going to get that one off. And it's nothing I can do about it if they choose to cast it a little bit early. And honestly, not a whole lot I can do about it if they cast it at the last second. Do they have any special? They have Vengeance. These are humanoids, which means they'll typically run away. I did pull. See if he can get his... He got his taunt back there. Looks like they're not going to run away, these Avengers. Start him early. So we're a little bit behind now on the axe skill because we leveled up. We're only 6 points off, but let's get that up a little bit. It's nice that they don't run away. I don't have to worry about it. Damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. I was trying to feed the pet there. So let's take advantage of that. Got low mana. Let's see if he gets his heal off. Almost. That's close. I don't know if there's any advantage to attacking a mob from the back if you're melee, because I think they can still dodge you from the back. As a player, I don't think you can, but I do think the mobs can dodge from the back. Did he enrage right there? Well, he actually did enrage. That's interesting. I mean, not really. It's not really interesting. Get that heal off. All that rested XP is gone. I had like, I don't know, 8, 9, maybe 10 bars. 10 bars. Pretty big damage now with the 2 dots between the Serpent Sting, which does 140, and the 215. That's not too bad. Was that like 355? Just call it 360 damage. Pretty good. Let's rapid fire here. If we can keep him from healing. Oh, yes. The reason that happens because I was too quick. He didn't have his charge back up to pin the mob there. All right, one more shaman. 24 and a 23. So we'll use freezing trap here on the shaman. Switch over. Nice. Forester's Axe of the Boar. Yeah. 2 spirit, 1 strength. Most likely would not sell. Maybe. I don't know. Warrior might pick it up. I've never really liked that. Obviously, you know, spirit can be good for your health regeneration, but it's the trade-off to that could be stamina or your primary stat, right? So I don't think it increases your survivability as much as your primary stat plus stamina, right? For casters, a little bit different. just because it affects their mana as well, even though we're using mana here too. But no, this should be it here.
Congratulations.
All right, let's get out of here. He did a good job there. Get you some delicious. He's so good to be not eating the water. He's happy. He's back on meat and fish. Meat and fish. Troll charms? I don't know, man. I'm going to wait a little bit. Yikes. Let me not run off the fucking cliff there. Can I get out this way? Oh, yeah, we can go down here. Rawr, rawr. I don't know. It's still safer than going in for the satyrs. Let's see if any of these Nagas are still green for us. We could also fly back to Splinter Tree Post, and for the last half hour we could slice some of those. Maybe that's what we'll do. Yeah, probably just sell that clam meat that's in the bank here. Because I'm pretty much 100% positive there's... I mean, there are recipes for all of the clam meat, but I'm pretty sure all of them provide like a food buff, which is kind of pointless. I mean, we could still cook it and feed it to the boar. Maybe I could cook it and try to sell it. Or just sell it outright. But I think, well, you know what? Let me keep it in case we get a recipe. I can use it to at least level the skill up there. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's get turn in these two quests here.
Makra,
Mock Graw.
go forth to victory.
I have witnessed many Naga attacks since I arrived here. It puts my mind at ease that Forsha will no longer roam freely.
For the Horde.
Yeah, for the Horde.
Speak, friend. Strength.
Well done. Well done. I will continue to send forces to thin out the Furlbog. But I can at least count on a different path that will be free of alliance entanglements. The Horde conquest of Ashenvale is now in full swing.
Be safe.
King of the Foulweed? Nah.
May your blades never dull.
Hell no. That's a wave after wave of attacks
How you do it, man?
that happened there. These actually have been selling, so we're going to vendor those. Let's open that. Alrighty. Already known. Guess we could upgrade to a strong fishing pole. Do I already have a strong fishing pole? I don't. Let's sell them that one. I'll take this. And we just have to change.
Stay away from the voodoo.
I will. Just change our little... I'm actually not using this right now because I've got two... My axes are the same name.
Strength and honor.
Honor and strength.
Dabu.
You can make a macro to switch, but it has to do with the bag slot number, and I'm too lazy to try to figure it out, honestly. No. I want to keep that silk. Yeah, I usually have the macro set. This is the macro, and you can do it if you have a shield and a, sword or whatever, 2 different weapons. It's easy to do. You just hold control, you click it, and it'll switch from your shield and your sword or your 2 weapons to the fishing pole. Control, click again, and it switches back to what you had. But when you have the same weapon name here, this macro doesn't work. Just the default. You have to some other thing you have to use, and it's based on each of these slots has a number. And using Baginator or Bagnon might actually screw it up a little bit. So I don't know. I've not been able to. Well, it's not that I haven't been able to figure it out. I've just not really spent any time doing it because I'm too damn lazy to do it. Anyway, what are we doing on arrows here? All right. We're all right there. Yeah, I'm glad I've switched to Baginator from Bagdon. I've not had one single issue with like stuff not working, or I can't use something out of the bag or whatever. It happens quite a bit with Bagnon. But Baginator is pretty much the same thing. Yeah, we'll go slay some satyrs. I think it's quicker to come up this way instead of coming up all the way around this ridge. We'll also see if we can find the Warsong oil. So I've got these I've got 3 cup holder slots in the Mercedes. One is bigger, but it's like a little flip thing where you can put your cup or whatever. It's not like I drink. I don't do stuff like that in my cars. I don't eat or drink in my cars, but my workout bottle.
Greetings.
It's pretty big.
Ancestors watch over you.
And it barely fits. It doesn't fit. There's 2 smaller ones, and I don't know what the deal is there, but basically a regular sized bottle of water might fit in there, but that's it. Anyway, so I bought this thing. It's like an adapter, right? So the small part goes in there and you can adjust it. But the top of it is fucking massive, man. And there's not really any way to hold a drink secure in there, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm complaining about. I just thought the top would have some kind of system where it would grip, the cup or whatever. Is that what you're complaining about, Eric? It is. It is. All right, we can use the hearth to get back to Splinter Tree Post after we are finished whipping the ass of some satyrs. Hopefully we don't get our asses whipped. Yikes. Gotta be careful up here. You want to be damn careful if you're running up through here as the Alliance. Especially down here, Splinter Tree Post, you've got Horde on either side there. These things have a terrible, terrible... We put a curse on you. It's called Curse of the Bleak Heart there, you can see. Nothing I can do about it. I can't get rid of curses. That would be a mage. These are demons, but I think they run away. Am I wrong about that? Yeah, it's so strange to me. I think these are like some of the only demons in the game that will run away. There's our first satyr horn. There are stealthy mobs in here, and there are mobs with pets. So something to be mindful of. Ooh, boy. 3 levels above the pet. I should have stayed at the furrow bogs. We're going to try a couple of these out. I need to let him get 2 solid growls off. I think he actually missed his first one. I think he got resisted there. He's got poison, and he's got that curse on him. And, oh, he just, yeah, so he just went to sleep there. Pretty rough. So he's going to be falling asleep. He gets stunned just randomly the whole time he has this curse on him. It's pretty rough. We can just fight the 26s and the 27s. Off. It's I won't feel too worried. It's a little bit safer. I need to be setting a freezing trap or a fire trap down. In case this thing comes for me. I don't want the curse on me. Oh, shit. Okay, we gotta go. So, leave him in combat and just head out. Always leave your pet in combat if you're going to try to run off. If you don't, as I've said before, if you put him passive, he'll try to get back to you, and he'll just string the mobs along with him instead of despawning like that. Got unlucky with the way that he ran off there, that mob. He also has an imp. This is no bueno, man. I can't be in here. Pretty stupid. Yeah. Mistakes were made coming here. Should have just stayed at the furrow bogs there. Hey there. What's that? Orc or human? I don't know. I couldn't actually tell. Yikes. Let's fight this thing. Does he still have the curse on him? Nah, it's good. No loot. These shadow stags, they also have a terrible, I think it's a curse they put on you as well. And I think it's like a 20-minute thing, so I wouldn't recommend fighting them. Yeah. It's called Curse of the Shadow Horn. But it doesn't actually say what it does. But I think it's a long one. Man, my fucking eyes are itching. I think the allergies are killing me here. Maybe Maybe we can try to bait Sharp Talon again. Got a little bit of a better chance. Maybe we'll spend the last little bit of the episode here trying to do that. We'll cheese this a little bit. I don't mind. Whoop. Out this way. Yeah, we want to be at the tower up here. We also grind the mobs in this little area. We're better situated for it. So I'll use Fire Trap on Stone Talon if we can find her. It comes all the way out here. There, look at this. That's as good as it gets right there. Okay, the guards are just here. I'm gonna rapid fire plus serpent sting here. I've actually pulled, that's enough damage on it. Holy shit. Okay. I actually pulled the night elf there. Alright, there's the claw. Alright, let's go turn that in. That felt pretty good. Yeah, we'll just run down, turn this in. Yeah, I pulled that stealthy mob, not too good. And the guards had a little bit of a hard time getting threat off me there. I can't take too many shots from a level 30. Oh, I gotta do this. It's like, how come I'm not seeing the quest turn in here?
Ah, I've been expecting you. Winds be at your back.
Not too bad. Almost 2,500 XP. So you can do that with Shadumbra and also your Sanguis. He's level 24. I think he's the easiest one to get. And then Shadumbra is the next easiest. That was the hardest one right there. We could do both of these. But we're going to do that next episode. Anyway, let's chill out in here. Take a little break. And I'd like to thank you for choosing to hang out with me for a little bit today. I appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Iron Man and myself will catch you in the next episode.
Catch you later.
Peace.